Let's just be honest, it was Black American churches that made Tyler Perry rich. They went to all his plays.
Morgan invited Jaguar Wright, a singer, on his show Uncensored.
She done wrote songs for some of the biggest stars that exist. But since she wasn't partaking in some of the nonsense, a lot of hit records got taken from her and given to other people. She didn't get song credits or song.
Yeah, should they speak up now? Should they speak up now?
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are complicit.
We may be getting a first-hand look at what Jaguar Wright really thinks about billionaire Oprah Winfrey. Following recent comments about Jay-Z, Diddy, and Oprah's close friend Tyler Perry, there's speculation that Jaguar might be ready to reveal some surprising details about Oprah too. For years, rumors have suggested that Oprah may not be as friendly as she appears publicly, and now could be the time her true character is brought to light. Why are people convinced Jaguar Wright might call out Oprah? Well, she's been on a mission to reveal the truth months before Diddy's recent legal trouble surfaced. Jaguar had already warned that he wasn't who he seemed. She shared her views on Jay-Z and on Tyler Perry too, hinting at a complicated web of connections. Jaguar also highlighted Tyler Perry's ties with Diddy, claiming his influence within the Black community grew in part due to his association with Bishop T.D. Jakes, a well-known pastor reportedly involved in some of Diddy's questionable gatherings and now possibly facing legal action himself.
Let's just be honest, it was Black American churches that made Tyler Perry rich. They went to all his plays. Tyler Perry plays started in the churches. And yet, how many churches does he donate to? Because the only one I've ever seen him donate to was TD Power Bottom's Jake Church. And they both attended the freak-offs, as brethren. Amen.
Jaguar Wright has also spoken out about Jay-Z criticizing celebrities who publicly condemn Diddy, but in her view are complicit in his actions. She argues they have no right to act self-righteous. Recently, she even named specific individuals she believes should also face charges alongside Diddy.
So what are your thoughts on all his celebrity friends that denounced those allegations and were like, this is false, and
Liars.
They were saying, yeah, should they speak up now? Should they speak up now?
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. For the victims who have been too afraid to come forward because the diddler has been running around with impunity. It's time for all of the victims to come forward. But for the people that have been denying it, you know what? Let's not be coy. I am Jaguar. So let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Should I keep going?
I mean, you're hitting it on.
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Off of Justin Bieber alone.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together in an interview.
Jaguar Wright expressed curiosity about Diddy's perspective on a shocking allegation Jay-Z's supposed affair with a woman named Kathy White, who was allegedly pregnant and rumored to have been murdered.
I would say, if those who don't know who Kathy is,
Kathy Coriana White, Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died 24 hours after she announced that she was going public with their relationship and the baby, while he was married to Beyonce. Was it an aneurysm, Diddy? Or are you the one who paid the same coroner that...
Meanwhile, journalist Piers Morgan eventually had to apologize after letting Jaguar openly discuss Jay-Z and Beyonce, hinting at a possible connection between Jay-Z and Diddy. Despite the long-standing friendship between Jay-Z and Diddy, Morgan chose to remove Jaguar's comments about Jay-Z from the interview. Big Homie defended Jaguar, highlighting that while she may not seem like a major industry figure, she's actually written songs for some of the biggest names in music.
Right, they wrote songs for Al Green, man. She done wrote songs for some of the biggest stars that exist. But since she wasn't partaking in some of the nonsense, a lot of hit records got taken from her and given to other people. She didn't get song credits or her publishing and royalties for that. So she out for vengeance, bro. Like, and she not no lady you can just run over, bro. Like, she has sent it up with you. Like, I just seen her outside of the event. They wouldn't let her in. She's sending it up with men, like, fearless. So I'm not shocked. You feel me? Like, I know I can't verify everything she be saying, but bro, she done wrote songs. She got song credits for writing for albums.
However, he cautioned that Jaguar needs to be careful. If she's already receiving warnings, what might happen if she starts revealing information about Oprah too?
I just want to tell Jaguar Wright, be careful. She just went on Piers Morgan. Beyonce and Jay-Z sent Piers Morgan a cease and desist. Made Piers Morgan publicly apologize. Today, it's about to get dangerous for a lot of people. So if you out here doing what you're doing, because y'all not me, so you better be on your P's and Q's. It's about to get ugly. This is when people start to turn up dead right now. So keep that in mind.
I want to urge Jaguar to stay safe. She just appeared on Piers Morgan's show, and after Beyonce and Jay-Z sent him a cease and desist letter, he had to publicly apologize today. Things are getting serious for many people involved. If you're out there speaking out, you need to be cautious. This situation could escalate quickly, and history shows that things can get very dangerous, even leading to tragic outcomes. So everyone should be on high alert.
Jaguar Wright, who are the elites? I mean, who are the people that are set to quiet what you're saying? Who is scared of you?
Everyone. See, the problem is when you take an astringent agent like me and you put it into an ecosystem that is imbalanced, everyone is afraid. Everyone. There's a lot of people that want things to stay the same. And the reason why they want it is because that's the only way they're ever going to get it. See, pure talent is pure talent. Pure whore is pure whore. What's the line between the two? Hollywood. Am I wrong?
You're not. I just don't want to disrespect what you're saying. You're not.
It's clear that Jaguar has no plans to back down. After the situation with Piers Morgan, she went ahead and participated in another interview, this time with fellow whistleblower Orlando Brown.
Just be real. How the hell is any of this shit we're talking about actually happening in real life without the authorities knowing about it, having some knowledge of it, and no control of stopping it?
You pay off the police.
Yeah, but why is it being said that police have been paid off, authorities have been paid off, it's being proven that people are being paid off, and there's no major news story about those police officers being investigated, about those people being arrested, about those people being shut down? Why is qualified immunity creating blanket coverages for perverts in and out of the system? They got hip hop cops and none of these seen those kids? You got 15 different people in the past 10 years go and do interviews with Vlad, calling themselves hip hop cops. Y'all saw none of this. And you didn't go and take any of this to the higher ups. You didn't take it to the commissioner. You didn't take it to the police oversight committee. Why is it just falling on the bad guys? Why isn't it falling on? I mean, honestly, if we really take an honest look at all of this that's going on, it's making the American justice system and our police force look totally inept.
In another interview, Jaguar highlighted how the authorities are allegedly covering up Diddy's past actions, despite evidence suggesting he bribed police officers. She criticized this situation, arguing that it undermines the credibility of the American justice system. According to her, the narrative has been manipulated to benefit Diddy, even though several individuals have confirmed that he was a federal informant.
Kind of like Ashton Kutcher leaving Mila Kunis and then going off with Demi Moore and then coming back to Mila Kunis. You know, there's a lot of entrapment relationships. There's a lot of setup relationships. There's a lot of stuff.
And let me ask this, because we live in a world of truth now, and
But
I know.
meanwhile, when she married that billionaire, all of that was going on when Diddy was harassing her.
Oh.
Because he's been harassing her.
Oh shit.
For years.
Janet? Damn.
And they won't talk about
I
it.
can see him.
So when I hear Orlando bringing up the Janet Jackson thing and saying it in his little code word, I know what that means. I know what he's saying. But the truth is Janet is under heavy scrutiny. She did what she had to do to survive. She's strong. It's just that Jackson family stigma.
In the same interview, Jaguar also mentioned another link to Oprah Winfrey. She pointed out that Oprah was a significant supporter of the controversial documentary against Michael Jackson. Additionally, Jaguar alleged that Diddy has been harassing Janet Jackson, Michael's sister, for years.
They hate him. And Usher is like, he's the poster boy for booty hole baby oil and butt plugs. Like it's... And Chris Brown, and they keep trying. They did the same thing to Michael Jackson.
Same way.
They did the same thing. They just kept... For him, it was children. And for Chris, it's... You hit Rihanna. You a beat her for the rest of your life. You're a weirdo. Like, it's... We don't care that you're talented. We don't care that you don't hire lookalikes to come and do your concerts after people paid all that money to see you. Like Usher did. Like, it's...
If the documentary does show something or tell something that is damning,
anybody who wants to watch that needs to take into consideration that we live in the age of AI. And you can make a human being say anything you want them to if you have enough picture frames and if you have enough voice.
Jaguar also drew a comparison between Chris Brown's situation and that of Michael Jackson. She claimed that Hollywood insiders have a specific agenda against Chris, making it difficult for him to regain his success in America.
That, you know, Rihanna's music is blocked. Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah.
They're blocking her records. Like if you go and try to add a song to a short, you know, the approved playlist when you put in search, you can't tag a Rihanna song to any of it. Not on Instagram at all. Why not? Especially anything from the Auntie album. It was her best album. It was the least promoted. It came to mixed, no, it was amazing. But see, Sean Carter doesn't like to be embarrassed in public. And neither does his wife. And there were nothing but embarrassing things all through that album about.
She reiterated her focus on Jay-Z and Beyonce, steering the conversation back to the prominent Black billionaires in the industry, highlighting Beyonce's significant role among them.
Real quick, Jag, I have to ask you, you spoke on R. Kelly.
Yeah.
His daughter, I believe it might be out by the time this comes out, but his daughter has something to say about her father, a secret that she kept about her father that made her say, I'll never bring your grandchildren around you. Because of something that may have happened that conspired between them two. For her,
basically, she's alleging that her father lost his control with her.
Basically, that's what she's alleging. And again, I don't know where it's going. She hasn't said it, but she's gonna say it, I assume. But when you hear stories like that, where obviously this secret has been held since she was a child, and she's a woman now, and she's saying, I didn't want to believe it about my father until it happened to me.
It happened to me.
Like, how many of these stories you feel exist?
Lots. on lots on lots. Everything that you just said is everything that I experienced in my own.
She also addressed the allegations made by R. Kelly's daughter, who claimed she was sexually assaulted by her father.
Let's talk about what's happening with Harvey Weinstein. I know you posted on Facebook already, but you haven't kind of spoken yet publicly about what's going on.
I think that this is, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I was like, what is that? I said, oh, you guys are suffering from PTSD.
And when you start talking about it out loud too,
everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that, I got to pretend he didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
Are over. And if it happens to you back in the day, you would say, sometimes you're not even aware what he just said wasn't really inappropriate.
I know you've had a couple moments.
Where you just think, what did he just say?
Yes, I remember Gail had a moment when she came and said to me what somebody said to her was so inappropriate. I was like, oh my God, you can sue over that. But
no, and all I said was, what did you say? And then they repeated it.
It's important to note that all these situations connect back to Oprah in various ways. She had a close friendship with Harvey Weinstein, and during one particular interview, many felt that Oprah seemed hesitant to confront him directly. This led to speculation that she might be avoiding the topic out of fear that calling him out could bring her down as well.
See, back in the day, when they had us in chains, they would beat one real good.
Right. But in front of the others.
In front of the others, and they let everybody know what you don't want is that type of ass whooping.
Right.
So what they said was, we're gonna beat Monique really good. We're gonna sit her down. And I made it public. Financially, my family took a hit. So when you see our sister go through that, and we act like our eyes didn't see what it saw when we watched that promotion happen with The Color Purple.
Right.
We wanted to act like we didn't see how Oprah Winfrey treated Taraji. In my humble opinion, when you saw her walk up, you saw that there was tension. You saw that there was something happening.
Right.
And then when you see Taraji write her a love letter, it's like, listen, we know you were mistreated. And then you turn around and say, oh, but Lady O handled it. I have a problem with that. Because that allows Lady O to keep on doing what she's doing, and we're in a position of, I don't want to say nothing because we saw how Monique got.
Meanwhile, actress Monique, who has previously discussed how Tyler Perry and Oprah blackballed her from the industry, revealed that Taraji Henson also faced mistreatment from Oprah. Will this be the moment Jaguar finally exposes Oprah as yet another Hollywood insider who has allegedly abused people for decades, or will Oprah find a way to evade scrutiny once again? We'll have to wait and see. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth looks at the stories shaping entertainment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.